Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and guys, this is a game that you all know as Anime Star Tower Defense. And I haven't played this game in a long time. I mean, I don't even recognize this lobby. However, there has been a lot of issues. More importantly, there has been an issue regarding the data from this game. So basically, apparently what happened is if you go to their announcements, they did a bunch of bug fixes, and then all of a sudden like the solo leveling update went out, and then eventually data losses started happening. It says, everyone, we're going into maintenance, 5 minutes. I will help with data losses after the update is out. Just DM me. Game closed, going into maintenance. They released 8.0. Codes are in the update log. I can't help with data right now. If you need anything restored, just give me a screenshot. Buffed gate tokens from 10 to 25. By the way, drop boost increases gate token drops as well. You can upgrade drop boost rate in ranks. Also fix the bug with the rank up button. And then eventually it was like, hey guys, if there's here, I'll even pull it up here. I'll make it a little bit bigger so then you guys can see it. You guys ever wonder how many like servers I have? You just like, I have a lot of Roblox servers. But yeah, they said, hello guys, for the data bug reset. It's a Roblox issue, which if it was a Roblox issue, you wouldn't need to be resetting your game. It sounds like you guys made the issue and are now blaming Roblox. So when you lose everything, you can regain what you lost with those pictures. Just DM me if you lost anything, but you must get an SS or a screenshot for it, right? Anybody who got this, let us know. Very important, please join the support server if you lost anything. Also add Gate Shop new service. I'll fix the rank bug soon. I'm currently working on fixing all these data resets. I'll keep you all updated. Add a button to reset your rank until we fix this. New servers only. Attempted to fix the data resets. Hopefully this won't happen anymore. I would plan the new servers to be safe. Also fix the boss event. Some scripters are using scripts to get admin and owner titles. We are working on fixing this, but for now don't trust people with titles unless they're actually a mod or tester in the group. And then they do the Discord server again, and it says yesterday at 10 p.m. So I haven't been paying attention to this stuff because, well, kind of been busy doing other stuff. I mean, I do have a lot of backlog for games, which by the way, for this game in particular, which is Toy Story TD, and for anything that they may come out with, I am probably no longer going to be covering it. The reason why is these developers are kind of just, they just kind of stop updating. Like, they were like, it was trying with the Toy Story TD, and then they just kind of stopped trying after they weren't getting the results they want because they weren't getting enough money. And then when they were asked to, because apparently they said they're gonna pay the partners, which I don't care if I get paid, to be honest with you. It's more or less some other people in the partner like Discord, right? But basically they asked to get paid, and originally the owner's like, well, when the new game comes out, which was Toy Story TE, you guys will get paid based on the videos you do on that. Now here, and like based on the reception you get from that, here's the real kicker about all of that. Hold up. Sorry for that little bit. Give me a second. Okay, so weird YouTuber shows you behind the scenes. Crazy. Anyway, as you guys know, I have ads on my videos. If you guys didn't know that by now, surprise. No, it's very obvious that I turned ads on the videos, but this is all the stuff that I got for that game. But you can tell how infrequently I played it and how infrequently it updated, because like, I mean, April 30th, and then this was the only consistent one, whereas this was almost 2 weeks in between updates. And I haven't played the 8.0, but it doesn't really exist, like a new update hasn't existed for a while. But yeah, in the partner Discord, somebody asked, hey, when are we getting paid? And the response that we got was, why would we pay you guys? And it's like, dude, you can't say that you're gonna pay people based off how your game does, and then when your game gets, you know, monetized and people are spending money in it, then you turn around and feign innocence, right? So yeah, I'm going to be stepping away from Toy Story TD or anything those two have or are involved in, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust them to update any of their games whatsoever. Both of them have not updated. But anyway, let's get back to what's important here, which is Anime Stars Tower Defense thing. Very important. Okay, so we are able to fix the data resetting issue. However, the only possible way that we could fix this was to have to reset everyone's data, which them saying this basically is them admitting that it was on their end. Because unfortunately, with how that would have to work and having to reset everyone's data means that there was something wrong on their end that was losing the data in between you playing it and Roblox receiving it, which would be it going through the game, which is probably the same, somewhere along the same way as how people were scripting to get these titles of like admin and mod. It's probably along the same like length, somewhere around there. It has not been reset yet, but next update we will have to. This update will be a fresh new start with the game. No hackers. You can't prevent hackers 100%. I hate to break it to you. Secrets are actually rare. No data resets. We'll see how long that lasts. To be honest, better updates, better maps and models. Again, I've commented on the updates, maps and models before. I wanna be hopeful for some of this stuff, but I don't know. The game will be way more balanced. Hopefully it will be, because literally when I joined, most mythics sucked. Like, the only secret I have, which is Mihawk, like when I first got him, was garbage. I think he's okay now, but yeah. As well as much more game passes will transfer, and I will try my best way to find a way to transfer bought items. All you have to do is literally have people submit a ticket that is showing that they have an item that was bought, and that's the best. So yes, all your data will be reset, but I feel it's best for the future of the game, as it's a big mess and right now it's filled with hackers. Again, that is not a like, they set this up initially as, well, it's Roblox's issue, but based on the fact that your game is full of hackers and exploiters, that tells me that your game's the issue, not Roblox. Well, yes, Roblox tends to ignore things like child people who like children who should not be on the Roblox platform. I'm trying not to say the one word because YouTube likes to flag videos with that word in it, funny enough. But yeah, one thing that they're not really super, like, that doesn't really happen super often unless your game is causing a problem, is data resets, right? What will happen? The game will go private today or tomorrow until we are finished with this. We feel like the game is as is as best as it can possibly be. Your data will be reset and will be a new, much needed, fresh start for the game. We hope you understand why we have to do this and that you can support us through this. We'll be keeping you all updated on the current progress here. Shouldn't take too long, but don't worry too much. We are really sorry for having to do this, but this is the only possible option. So, yeah. Let's just go over my experience with like, I hope that they can get it redone and refreshed and make it so then, you know, the game works. However, I'm gonna go into Build a Scam Empire because I'm chilling, which I actually did get a comment from the Scam Empire, like a Scam Empire tester. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere with this game. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing it. I'm just gonna kind of take a break until the next update, because in reality, right now, well, put it lightly, I'm finished playing the game currently because there's no new stuff to get. Like, I could sit there and 100% the index, right? But like, other than that, there's no like there's no new scammers, there's no new anything. But yeah, let's talk about this situation with Anime Star Tower Defense. So first, they were telling people that, oh, well, it's an issue with Roblox. So people were thinking, you know, maybe Roblox isn't reliable, right? Well, again, that's kind of the issue. Well, yes, again, Roblox in the past has had issues, you know, with the servers being down, but I don't think I've heard of like just normal data issues, right? Just naturally from like Roblox. So that's the first thing that kind of struck me as off about that statement, especially like leading up to it. Definitely struck me quite a bit as off, right? Then the second thing that struck me as off is the fact that like you started seeing them talk about like hackers, right? Bunch of hackers sitting there taking over, like making it so then they could like just sit there and take over everything, right? And make it so then they had free units, free like titles, free basically anything, right, that they wanted, because that's how hackers work. So then they go into panic mode, like the developers go into panic mode, and they're trying to save face with some of these statements, which I understand, because again, you don't want to face the rage of angry Roblox players. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if it was their intention to lie, but lying about being like Roblox being the issue with the data resets, and maybe they didn't realize it was their issue at first, but when they did, they should have just came clean and been like, hey guys, we messed up. Like, the data resets were caused by our game, not Roblox, right? Because again, a lot of the times when these developers have issues when it comes to their games, which most of the time I will say, ooh, got a new 1 in 50,000, let's go. Most of the time I will say Roblox does have issues when it comes to like updates. Like, we've seen it many times before where people's updates will get stuck uploading, right? However, again, data resets are very, like, they're not as common as people think that they are. A lot of the times when it comes to data, especially when it comes to like a game being taken down, for instance, Anime Rangers X had everyone's data saved. Same with like that Huz RNG, which is now named something else because Huz actually got banned by Roblox, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, a lot of this could have been like, again, just like some code errors that were on the side of the developers. But again, they kind of just try to scapegoat like you use Roblox as a scapegoat. Be like, hey guys, yeah, it's not our fault, it's Roblox's fault. And it's like, no, it's your fault because now you have to reset the entirety of your game. And the only time people reset the entirety of their game is usually when there's an issue in their code that's corrupting people's data. Like, I've seen this happen like a few times before. One such example of like data is when FNTD modded 3, which eventually was, well, the two developers that I was a part of their partner program. Again, I kind of withdrawed myself from the partner program and I've stopped really posting about their games because, again, it doesn't seem like they really care to acknowledge their partners, and they also don't really care to acknowledge that like their partners are trying to get them more players. It just seems like they're throwing things at a wall to see if it sticks. That's why like you see them come out with like Grow a Garden modded, because it seems like that's their big draw for players. It's nothing against them as people. I just think that they need to find a game, actually update the game, and just don't abandon it after a few updates. Like, y'all are almost getting as bad as the people from BlackRock / Blackstar. You know, the people who sat there, straight up lied to my face, by the way. Yeah. By the way, Pixie Art. I remember what you said. And I know you lied to me. And the people know you lied to me. And again, I feel bad for what happened with that conversation, because I thought, oh, hey, you know, it's cool to tell people there's going to be an update soon. But nope. That was a lie. So yeah. Anyway, in the end, it's just one of those things that like, if their fan base is dedicated enough, they'll come back. But if not, I don't know how well things are gonna go. I hope it goes well for them, but again, in the end, it was more than likely an issue on their side. It's just sucks that it ends up that way. There's a lot of good developers that get taken out by small issues or going down or something like that. It sucks. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys about that stuff. So yeah, Anime Stars Tower Defense is resetting. I might play it after it resets. I'm not going to be covering Toy Story TD or anything by the two developers from FNTD 3, Modded 3, because again, they like to start projects and then leave them in the dust and then just never update them. I'm still waiting for the update to Tower Defense from Monsters, or TDFM. They never did an update on that game, even though I was the highest ranked person on there for a long time. I don't think I still am, but yeah. So, I'm not going to support them in their future endeavors. I'm also not going to be like partnered with them anymore, because again, I don't like the lack of transparency. When I'm sorry, you can't say, oh yeah, we'll pay you when the next game comes out, and then your next game comes out and actually starts getting some players, and then when your partners ask, hey, yeah, where's that money you were talking about, and you kind of like feign ignorance or whatever, then yeah, that's just a crappy thing to do, and it makes me not like you as a person. So yeah, I'm not gonna work with them anymore. So if any of the other partners are wondering why I'm not responding to you or responding to your messages, that's why. I'm distancing myself from those guys because I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Yeah. As far as other games, I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't grind as hard as I used to. I just kind of enjoy what I play and play what I enjoy type stuff. But at least, you know, you guys enjoy a lot of the games that I play, including this one. This one's been has been really fun to do. So yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I think that's gonna be the end of this for me. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below. What do you guys think of the whole data reset stuff? Let me know. And if you guys have more insight into the data reset stuff, also let me know. Because again, I'm not I've never been a full-on game dev, so I can't 100% tell you exactly where it went wrong. But yeah, the whole data stuff is weird, to say the least. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.